server disconnected, I keep restarting a new one, so people just have to keep trying the live feed. And that's the end of the first period. Well, sorry about the broadcasting errors. It's nothing we're doing. I don't.
Oh, they have time.
It's not quite as busy in there as it was last couple of days.
First period has ended. Down 2-0. Didn't miss anything, really. So we'll begin the second period over here. Refs advising the Hatters coaching staff on matters unbeknownst to myself. There's confusion again on whether or not there's a break between periods. And now the Hawks finally decide to use 5 players. Jones on the face-off. It's over to Gavin. Feed up to Lewis, to Popolski, but unable to penetrate the zone any farther. Jones is going to dump one in deep. Goalie's going to go ahead and scoop it, but then send it back. Lewis interrupts, but it trickles back out of the zone. we're gonna get a trip. Alan Poplaski draws the penalty. Boys desperately need a goal to feel like they're in this. And we're gonna have Jones, Lewis, Poplaski in on this. Porcello able to keep it in the zone, dumping around on the wall. And Gavin waiting on the far side, taps it forward, and it's gonna go to the Hawks player. Sends it down, gets an icing call. 1:13 left in the power play, 14 minutes left in the second. Same line for this face-off. Lewis back to Gavin, back up to Lewis. Gavin unable to keep it in. And Lewis will get it, back to Gavin. Turns over to the Hawk, deflects. Owen giving chase. Lewis has it. Knocked away. Gavin will try a slap shot, doesn't get through. Hawks try to send it out again. Gavin again. Shuffles it back down into the corner and they'll try to come this way. Porcello keeps it. Flips it forward. Here's Poplaski with little room. Into the center to Jones. Taps it forward. Porcello. Up here to Poplaski. Trying to get it into the middle, but too many bodies. And Hawks fail to get it out. Poplaski lifts one up. Lewis tries to hold into the offensive zone. And they lift one high up over the defender's head. Power play has expired. Airman in on the play. He's kicking it in. And back out. Gavin fields it. Just lifts a long wrist shot into the belly of the opposing goalie. And we will now have Siva Airman Cobble. LaBelle Owen. Siva pushes it forward on the face-off, but puck goes back offside. Hawk shuffles a weak backhander into Christian, who deflects it, trying to clear on the right side. Still struggling to clear it. And I believe that just went out for an offside. Still Siva Cobble, Airman. Poke checked away, and here comes Siva. Waiting for some help to catch up. Wristed into the chest of the goalie, who holds on to it. We'll get a defensive change-up, Miller and Porcello. Siva will take the face off. Back to the Hawks. And defense unable to hold the blue line. Hawks passing around. Long wrist shot, gloved. Hawks behind the net, try to bring it up, looking for somewhere to shoot it in the middle. There's a dangerous backhand. And Lombardo able to fall on it before they can poke it in. And again, a different line working together here for the first time. Brzezinski, Lewis, Gerstel. Gerstel will take the face off. And Lewis will loft it out of the zone. Gerstel and Brzezinski give chase. Long pass across for the Hawks. Cappy's back to field it. Sends it around. And we'll send it back around the other way. And Gerstel will clear. It's disrupted at center ice. Gavin back. Brzezinski taps it out. Gerstel gets it. Backhand pass. A little too far ahead for Lewis. And we'll concede the blue line. And a weak wrist shot, easily defended by Lombardo. Got 10 minutes left in the second period. Still at 2-0. We've at least settled down on the chippiness, so hopefully we can stay at full strength and find a way to start making some moves on offense. In the meantime, Hawks with a backhander shot. Nothing going there. Still working around, and it looks like Nate Ehrman will get it out of the zone. Good pass over to Owen P. He's looking for somewhere to go. He just wrists it up to the goalie, hoping that they would bobble it. Goalie able to glove it. So we've got Siva, Poplaski, and Ehrman. Ehrman will take the face off. Hawks control on the face-off. Swinging it back around this way. Siva pokes it. Poplaski gives chase. Siva gives chase. Nick Owen will go back to field it. Sends it around. Ehrman unable to clear. LaBelle try again the other way. He's looking, he's waiting for something. Pass across the middle. And finally a clearance. Ehrman will carry, but his pass is deflected. And one-on-one effort denied by Lombardo. And they were just able to get a wrister off that, I don't know if it hit the bar or just made a dinking sound off of Lombardo's helmet, but it was a close one. Another one into the chest of Lombardo here. Giving up way too much possession. about halfway through this game to the Hawks. Wrister up over the goalie's head. Dangerous deflection, but luckily goes up over the goalie's head. And Palm Beach still controlling in our zone. Can't keep it in there. It's going to swing all the way down this way. Purcell giving chase. Porcello bumping around. Goes right across in front of their goalie, but nobody's there to make an attempt at it. Cobble pops back in. Purcell giving chase. Porcello's in the offensive zone and almost got one through to Cobble waiting in the middle. Meanwhile, the Hawks passing back and forth. Able to move it around pretty well on us in the offensive zone. Playing keep away behind the net. And bounces in close enough to Lombardo that he just puts the glove down on it and waits for a whistle. Got LaBelle and Miller coming in on D. Lewis, Ehrman, Brzezinski, yet another look at a three-man forward combination. I guess we're just going to keep mixing it up today until something goes in. Why not? And I believe Ehrman is taking the face off. Over and around to Miller. Brzezinski chasing to the point. Looks like he's able to clear it. Yep. Back into the waiting defense of the Hawks. LaBelle's looking around. Cleared out again. Too far. And we're going to have a off the puck shoulder. I don't know if they're giving both a player on both sides a penalty or just us. I guess it's just us. I think that was an elbow sign. I don't know. It was off the puck. A couple players just mixing it up. And there they finally send a Hawk player in, so we're going to be at 5-on-5 with offsetting penalties. 6.5 left to go in the second. 2-0 Hawks. Off the face-off, LaBelle sending it around behind the net. Cappy trying to work it further around. Shot in off of Lombardo's leg pad. Pass back to the point, and I believe it just went a little bit offsides. So we'll get a whistle and a new face-off outside of the blue line. Cobble comes in on forward for I guess that was Lewis when he went into the box. Ehrman, Brzezinski, Cobble, Cappy, LaBelle. And Cobble intercepts off of the face-off, goes down, but still hacking away at the puck. And the Hawks are able to bring it around out the other way. We send it down deep for them. And it's been several minutes since we had any kind of offensive presence in the game. Hawks try a wraparound, but Lombardo's good for that. And we'll get a line change here. 5.5 left in the second. Chasey Cappy chasing off of the face-off. And we do get it out of the zone there. Another one bounces off of Cappy's stomach. And Siva trying to pick it up. Gerstel trying to pick it up. Cappy comes in and picks it up, dumps it into the zone, straight to the goalie. And Gerstel gives chase behind him. Siva finds himself up against somebody who's his size. And Cappy keeps it in. Siva lofts one up. He's going to dribble up behind the net. Plasky and Cappy able to get a shot off, bounces off the goalie, and Gerstel is easily able to shovel it in behind the goalie for our first goal. That's 1-0 Hatters, people. Again, that was Josh Gerstel cleaning up after a Cappy slap shot from the point. So we'll give the assist to Cappy. We'll give the goal to Gerstel. And the Hatters will be happy to be on the board here on a Sunday. Meanwhile, the shot, I've just been informed that Diller is in goal. I guess I can't see that far today. So, no offense and apologies to the families. Meanwhile, we've got Airman up here. He's going to have a little room. He tries to make a move. Can't, but maintains possession. And Plasky trying to keep it down, or Porcello trying to make something happen, but they finally concede the puck. Airman fighting to clear, can't do it. Hawks wrister deflected and wraps around and out of the zone. Miller over to LaBelle. LaBelle up to Airman, beautiful pass. Airman kicks it up. He's got help. Oh! And Porcello is almost able to tap one in, and he's getting shoved around for being too close to the goalie. Got Brzezinski, Gerstel, and Lewis in. Wrapping around on the face-off. And we will hold the line. Loft it in. Gerstel and Brzezinski giving chase deep. And they will wrap it back around this way. Gerstel, Brzezinski trying to trap him. Keeping the pressure on. Out to the point, holds the point. And that was Gavin on the point with a slap shot. Goes wide. And that time it bounces over Gavin's foot, so he's unable to hold the line. But a nice little offensive flurry there. We haven't seen too many in this game. Maybe we're getting the benefits of a newly motivated squad. Meanwhile, Brzezinski unable to clear with 3 men on him. Lewis will take his shot at it. And finally, we've got Nick Owen trying to clear down on the other side. And now we'll play this game again. Hawks have it behind the net. Able to get one through for a one-timer, but Diller is good for it. Siva in on the face-off. He's got Airman and Poplaski helping him out. And Airman trying to get through. Pinched against the wall, loses a stick. Poplaski comes in to help forecheck. Around over to here. Defender evades Siva and clears. Hawks brings one in. Diller loses it for a second, but is able to reel it back in. Siva in for the face-off. Well, we've got a pile up going on over there. Hawks have come out with it. Ship it around over to the other side where there's a lot more space. Cappy sends one around and down. Might have some players stuck together. And somehow out of all that, Siva's going to be the perceived perpetrator. And he will sit with 32 seconds left. Hopefully we can split the penalty kill between two periods and not give them too much of a look here. Go into this third period down one. Well, Hawks do control it, send it out to the point, across to the other point. Wrister is deflected wide before it can get to our goalie, and it looks like Porcello will be able to clear it and dump it down, and he'll get an icing, because they do call icing even when you're shorthanded in this league. "15 seconds left in the period, a minute left in the penalty. And we're able to find a lane to send it all the way down here again. We'll get another icing, but that'll serve its purpose, because it'll run the clock down to 1.7 seconds. That'll be the end of the period. Patters 2-1. And we're not going to go back to the locker rooms. kids over here were
Yeah.
going wild with it.
Yeah. But I don't think that's where he hurt himself. I think he got hurt second period. Sorry.
That's important analysis. Meanwhile, the game starts, and I'm just filming parents. I'm not a professional, people. Cappy sends it forward up to Airman, who crosses into the blue line. Airman takes a savage beating for his efforts. The Hawks carry it down into our far right corner. Going behind the net. Moving it around. 10 seconds in the penalty kill. And we got a whistle with 3 seconds left on the penalty kill. Somebody needs to feed Jessica Ehrman. She's begging me for food, and I'm 10 hours away. Meanwhile, Siva with a long clearance across. It's not going to roll far enough for an icing call. So Cobble and Poplaski are going to try to forecheck here. Unsuccessful, but straight back to Cappy on D. Long pass across to Cobble. Cobble dumps. Poplaski over on the other end to chase. Loses it, and nobody holding the blue line. And a dangerous turnover in the middle there, but we recovered. Asher going to carry it in, dump it down in the corner. And Poplaski will be there to get it on the other side. Get it in the middle to Siva. Oh, Siva almost able to get one under the goalie. The goalie was in the right position and makes the stop. And we've got a goalie trapping the puck for a stoppage. Trapped along the far wall in our zone. We come away with it. That was Nick Owen carrying it forward. And I don't know what kind of whistle we got here, but I guess it's a stoppage for a mouth guard on the ice. Never seen him blow a whistle for a mouth guard on the ice, but maybe that wasn't it. And another whistle. That must have been an offside against the Hawks. And back in action here, we have Lewis trying to carry it forward and make something happen. He'll have it again. He'll take another crack at it. Beautiful pass up to Ehrman. Ehrman's going to look, and he gets interrupted. But we've got defense out there to hold the line. Beautiful pass over to, is that Nick Owen? No, that's Nolan Porcello. Those guys need to wear different colored helmets. They're the same size. But I guess I'll get used to how they look skating and whatnot as the season goes on. Miller feeds it behind. There's nobody there to help him. Trickles out in front. We shuffle it off to the side. And Gavin's going to be able to... No, he's not. Barcelo pass over to Airman. Airman loses his edge. He's going to make a snow angel and hop right up. All right, we're going to be looking at Cobble, Gerstel, Brzezinski in on the attack. We're going to move the face-off spot to the middle. Well, it's 11:30 to go in the third period. Brzezinski giving chase. They'll send it around down the other side. Cobble will try to keep it in over here. Does. And we finally lose it out of the zone. Gerstel scoops it up. He's going to send a little wrister in off the goalie. Cobble sends one across the front of the goalie, but nobody there to make an attempt on it. And now we've got Brzezinski bringing it in, but gets it deflected out. Gerstel gets it again. Cobble on the chase. Cappy defending, and one trickles over for a Diller stoppage of play with the glove. Deflection on a wrister from the point goes up to the ceiling for a whistle. Stephanie, I'm glad you were on to see your son's first goal of the season. I didn't know. I was going to shame you if you weren't. But you're allowed to remain part of the club. Meanwhile, a wrister bounces down in front of our goalie and wide. Boys fighting hard along the other wall to try to clear, but don't do so. Siva's out on the point, trying to make it difficult for them. And Siva with the pass up, but it's intercepted. And a wrister straight to the Adam's apple of Diller and the glove save. Beautiful pass up to Gerstel, and Gerstel's going to bring it into the zone. Wrister at a tough angle, bounces off the top of the goalie's glove, and out. Gerstel goes and scoops it up again. Throws a pop fly up over the goalie's head. And Owen's going to be able to hold on the far end, send it back down deep for Lewis. Barcelo. Javin almost able to get a slap shot through, but deflected wide. And Lewis has got it, trying to find some space. Can't. He's surrounded by three defenders who take it away from him. Owen gets run over, attempting a check. And now Owen will carry it out. He'll pass it to Lewis. Lewis is going to dump and chase and go for a line change. Here comes Siva. Tries to steal it. Miller back to defend. Bring it around. Pass up, past Brzezinski. For a nice one. Brzezinski, Cobble, Kalishny, LaBelle, Miller. Uh-oh. Well, that one bounced around and our goalie was down on his belly from a previous save and they were able to just pop it in up over his head. Nobody's in there to challenge. Hatters working clear. We do tap it out. And we're caught off guard there. They swooped in right past us and were able to pop another wrister in. And it is now 4-1. We've got Airman bringing it in the zone, pass up to Gerstel. And eventually bobbles around and the goalie catches it. We've got 7.5 left in the third period, final game of this weekend. And we've got an icing for the Hawks. We'll bring it back down here. Face off, back, down and around for the Hawks. Cappy goes back. Around Gavin, sends it back around to O&P. And he gets it over to Gerstel. Gerstel tries the backhand pass. Cappy comes in to keep it alive. And he'll do so again, but can't get it through. Oh, and on the forecheck, creates a turnover. Loses it. And the Hawks will now carry it in. Wrister off the goalie's glove and wide. And Airman past to Popolski. Intercepted and breakaway effort by the Hawks is defended by Dillard. And we're gonna have a whistle for an offside on the Hawks. 6:06 left in the third. Hopes are fading fast. Owen has the puck, pass up to Ehrman, unable to clear. And Lewis off the cobble. Back to Lewis, who shoves it, dumps it in. Porcello giving chase. Cobble comes up with it, loses it. Lewis, Cobble. Got some pushing and shoving off the play. And I suppose they're gonna call the Hawks on that one this particular time. No, they're gonna call both, of course. And I believe complaining to the ref just got him some additional time. That'd be Nolan Porcello. Of course, his dad's in the box. Maybe he just wanted some more quality time with his father. Meanwhile, we've got Siva kicking the face off. He's got Cobble on. Somehow they're making it 5-on-4, even though both teams got penalties. You got me on that one. I guess because they changed it to a technical or a 2 and 10. I don't know what the technical word is for it, but it was going to be offsetting, but from getting on to the ref, I guess it turned into a more flagrant penalty. So we'll be on the penalty kill here for minute 21. Ehrman, who's been on the ice with the injury to Holly, it seems like about 45 minutes this game. Pass out in front, the Hawks unable to get a stick on it. Boys have got to be tired after a long weekend. Trying to defend short-handed here in the third. Down 3. Cappy sends one around, and Christelle unable to poke it out of zone. Sends one in the middle. Goalie is screamed, and a wrister goes right past him. So we can chalk that one up in part to chirping at the ref. Siva in for the face-off. Miller up to Siva. He's going to carry it in, but puck gets out in front of him and away. Three minutes left to go in the game. And I believe we might be at the point of the game where the boys just want to get a good hit in. Siva brings it into the line. He's going to have a wrist here. No, he feeds it to Cobble, who hits it wide. Cobble with a nasty hit right here. He's going to get a bad penalty, and he injures the player. I knew we were in danger of something like this happening here at the end with the frustration of the third period. And that's how you end a long, challenging weekend. Cobble will probably be done for the day. And some of the local parents are starting to scream obscenities. Well, with 2:27 left in the game, you better keep your head on a swivel if you're out there for the rest of this affair. And hopefully the coach will just tell them to go finish this thing out, and we'll go home to figure out what we can work on to be a little bit more successful in the future. Guess the refs are trying to figure out how much of a punishment is deserved. Don't ask me who's going to get what, because I have no clue at this point. And it looks like maybe they'll take a retaliating player and send him off as well. We'll go see if they've been sent to the locker room or if they're in the box. They'll be in the box. No. There he is. He's happy again.
Miss Vicky said that it's like already photographed games.
So let's see what we're gonna have here. Right now we've got a looks like a 5-on-3 Hatters. Don't even ask me to explain that. Siva in with the wrister, the goalie, but defended. Airman trying to keep it in. And we've just got a long clearance on the short-handed Hawks. Airman to take the face off. LaBelle went in. Falski and Siva trying to get a stick on it up the middle, and we've got another long clearance. And they get a shot off on us even though they're down 5-3. Siva carrying it in. Wrister right into the goalie's gut. .142 left in the game. 45 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Airman's gonna bring it, send it back to Siva. Siva shoots a wrister wide. Plasky back for it. Kathy will take a slap high. And Siva's got it over here. Looking to feed it into the middle, but nobody can get a stick onto it. And another long clearance. Cappy's bringing it around. And he'll carry it in himself. Another long clearance. Go for an icing with 1:08 left in the game. 11 seconds left in the 5-on-3. LaBelle at the point, cross to Cappy at the point, flat shot Cappy, super high and bounces off, and they're about to get a 4-on-1 breakaway here. Airman comes back to help out and they don't end up getting a shot off. And now Siva down the other way. He's got help. .35 seconds left. Siva again, tries to pass it through, but bounces off the skates. And Airman with a shot. Siva with the backhand, doesn't get enough on it. And we've got 9.5 seconds left. Luckily, the shenanigans from a few minutes ago didn't start up again, and we're just gonna close this sucker out here for 9 seconds. Two seconds. And that's it. Well, it was a long weekend. The boys did find some success, pulled off a few ties. They are playing against teams that have already been playing mostly for like a month, so they've got a lot more experience under their belt. We definitely had a few we could have won. But all in all, we've proven we can compete this season. We've got some things to take back, and our coach is taking exception to the taunting coming from the other team, the poor sportsmanship. We do have some hugs between teammates going through now, so I guess we might be able to turn it into a love fest here after all. Mixture of hugs and trash talking, depending on who you are. Keith Miller, wherever you are, you're holding the damn camera next time.